What is the registered registration number of the insured motorcycle? Mr. Shaila.
ಶ್ರೀಶೈಲ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? Yes, my lord. Mute agogit. I'm sorry. My lord, insured motorcycle number is KA16 E5928. As per wound certificate, MLC register, and evidence of the petitioner also, vehicle number is KA16/1198. Petitioner also admits 1198 is the accident. ನನಗೆ ಅಪಘಾತ ಪಡಿಸಿದ ಬೈಕ್ ನಂಬರ್ 1198 ಎಂದರೆ ಸರಿ ಇದೆ. KA ನಂಬರ್ 16592 ಅಂದರೆ ಅಲ್ಲ. Sorry.
In which part of your written statement you have taken this defense that there is false implication?
4A, para 4A, small a amended. Additional objections of respondent number 2.
There is no 4A here in the court document. There is no 4A. There is this 4A. I don't find that.
When originally written statement was filed, there is a general denial of everything. But thereafter, additional written statement was filed.
That I don't find, sir.
I'm sorry, my lord.
Right. There is reference to your additional written statement in the judgment.
No, not even reference.
I don't find it here, and there is no reference. What should I say, Sri Shaila?
I don't know him. I'm unable to answer court, my lord.
Then who should answer?
Unfortunately, I have here, it is submitted as per MLC extract. Vehicle number is 16/1198. Petition in the petition has given a number 16E5928. The said vehicle is not involved in the alleged accident. This is the written statement file.
Okay, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳಿದಲ್ಲ, ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ ನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ರೆಫರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ.
Yes.
Allah. So you can even without that refer me to the necessary document.
Yes. Exhibit R1. Exhibit R1 is the MLC extract. And R6, P6. P6 is the wound certificate. Well, at petitioner evidence, PW1, P6 and R1.
Claimant himself is the
Claimant
complainant.
himself has given evidence, PW1. Cross examination nalli 4ನೇ line.
Wait, sir, wait.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. I'm sorry.
Exhibit P6 is the wound certificate.
Yes, ma'am.
You are saying that in exhibit P6 history.
Yes. Motorcycle number RTA, bike number KA 61198. 161198.
What is exhibit R1?
R1 is the MLC extract register. Hospital medical legal case register. Extract. Injured name Tippeswamy. RTA.
Yes, his
8:45 AM.
evidence you wanted to refer to.
Yes, my lord. PW1 claimant. Claimant Tippeswamy. ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಸವಾಲು ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ವಕೀಲರಿಂದ ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಪೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ
Now, you get any information in exhibit R1?
Yes, my lord.
As to who had taken the injury to the hospital, self or
100
of Keshav Murthy?
ಹಾ ಬಂದೆ ಅವರೇನೆ ಬಸಪ್ಪ ಸನ್ ಆಫ್ ಕೇಶವಮೂರ್ತಿ.
ಮಧು ಅಂತ ಇರೋದು, ಬಸಪ್ಪ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ರಾಟ್ ಬೈ ಮಧು ಎಸ್
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಮಧು ಅಂತಿದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹಿಂದೆ
ಬ್ರಾಟ್ ಬೈ ಅಂತ.
ಸರಿ ಸರಿ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ನಾನು ಓದಿಲ್ವಾ. ಮಧು, ಎಸ್, ಮಧು ಸನ್ ಆಫ್ ಕೇಶವಮೂರ್ತಿ.
Yes, son of Keshwamurthy. Who is this Madhu? Did you ask?
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಮಧು ಯಾರನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮೇ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ನೀವೇನಾದ್ರು ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ?
ನಾನೇ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಸೇರಿಸಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಇವನೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಕ್ಲೈಮೆಂಟು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಕ್ಲೈಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಪಘಾತ ಪಡಿಸಿದವರೇ ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಗೆ ಕರೆದು ತಂದು ಸೇರಿಸಿರುತ್ತಾರೆ.
Then did you find out that 1198 motorcycle is registered in whose name?
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಗೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲೇ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಯಾಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ? ನಮ್ಗೆ
ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ MLC 1198 ಇದೆ, ಗುಡ್ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್ 1198 ಇದೆ, ಕ್ಲೈಮೆಂಟ್ 1198 ಅಂತ ಒಪ್ಕೊಂಡಿಯಾನೆ. ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿ ಸೇಸ್ 1198 ಮಾಡಿತ್ತು, 5928 ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಅಪಘಾತ ಗಾಡಿ ನಂಬರ್ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ನನಗೆ ಅಪಘಾತ ಪಡಿಸಿದ ಬೈಕ್ ನಂಬರ್ 59 ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದು KA
16/188 ಇದ್ದರೆ ಸರಿ ಇದೆ.
ಅದು 1 ಹೋಗಿದೆ, ಅದು
1 ಹೋಗಿದೆ ಟೈಪೋಗ್ರಾಫಿಕಲ್ 19.
ಓಕೆ, yes. ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. This is an appeal at the instance of the insurance company calling in question the correctness of the judgment and award dated 31/3/2010 in so and so under MEC number by court so and so. The allegation in the claim petition is to the effect that on 22/2008 at 8:30 AM, while the claimant was proceeding on his bicycle from Mallapura to Chitradurga, near Mallapura Kere, a Hero Honda motorcycle came with its rider riding it in a rash and negligent manner and in high speed, and dashed it against the backside of the bicycle of the claimant, resulting in grievous injuries to him. Before the learned tribunal, the owner of the motorcycle, Honda motorcycle, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ bearing number KA16B 5928. Before the learned claims tribunal, the owner of the insured motorcycle entered appearance and filed his written statement denying the accident as well as the other material allegations made in the claim petition. The insurance company also filed its written statement denying all the material evidence made in the claim petition. Next file. During the trial, claimant examined himself as PW1 and exhibit P1 to P7 were marked. A respondent examined. ಇದು ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸ್ ಕಂಪನಿ ಅಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಬಸಪ್ಪ ಅಂತ.
ಓನರ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ RW1.
The respondents examined the owner of the insured motorcycle, Mr. Basappa, as RW1, and exhibit R1 and R2 were marked. Next part. After hearing the learned counsel on both sides and perusing the records, learned tribunal allowed the claim petition in part and awarded a compensation of $12,000 with the interest thereon at 6% per annum from the date of the petition till the date of deposit. Next part. learned counsel for the appellant insurance company contended before me that the insured motorcycle is falsely implicated in this case, and without appreciating the evidence placed before it, learned claims tribunal has allowed the claim petition, and therefore the same is liable to be set aside and appeal allowed. Next part. ಅವರು ಎಫ್ಐಆರ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ.
ಇಲ್ಲ.
R2 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಓನರಾ?
ಓನರ್ ಓನರ್.
ಕ್ಲೈಮೆಂಟ್ ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ವಾ?
ಯಾರ ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿ ಹೆಗಡೆ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
Learned counsel for the claimant respondent is absent.
MT Jaganmohan.
Next part. I have given anxious consideration to the submissions made on both sides, submissions made on behalf of the appellant, and I have carefully perused the records. Next part. The allegation in the claim petition is to the effect that on 22/2008 at about 8:30 a.m., when the claimant was proceeding on his bicycle, the motorcycle bearing registration number KA16E5928 came with its rider riding it in a rash and negligent manner and in high speed, and dashed against the bicycle from its rear side, REAR, rear side, resulting in injuries to him. However, the owner of the motorcycle is in brackets RW1, as well as the insurance company in their written statement have emphatically denied the said accident. Full stop. In the cross-examination, the claimant PW1 has clearly admitted that the accident was not caused by the motorcycle bearing registration number KA16E5928, but it was caused by a motorcycle bearing registration number KA16-1198.
ಹೌದು ಹೌದು.
1198. Full stop. Perusal of the wound certificate exhibit P6 as well as the MLC extract exhibit R1 also discloses that claimant had given the history of injury as RTA by motorcycle bearing registration number KA16-1198. Where in the cross-examination, he has admitted that the person who caused the accident admitted him to the hospital.
ಇದೆ ಅದೇ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ತಾವು 1198 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸರಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ. ಮೂರನೇ ಅಪಘಾತ ಪಡಿಸಿದ ಬೈಕ್ ನವನು ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಚಿತ್ರದುರ್ಗ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಗೆ ತಂದು ಸೇರಿಸಿರುತ್ತಾನೆ. ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಲೈನ್.
Further, in the cross-examination, PW1 has admitted that ಅಪಘಾತ ಪಡಿಸಿದ ಬೈಕ್ನವ ಚಿತ್ರದುರ್ಗ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಗೆ ತಂದು ಸೇರಿಸಿರುತ್ತಾನೆ, inverted comma close, meaning thereby that the person who had caused the accident himself had taken him to the hospital. In the history column of exhibit P6, it is the wound certificate, as well as in the MLC extract exhibit R1, it is mentioned that one Madhu S, son of Keshavamurthy, had admitted him to the Chitradurga hospital. Full stop. This also makes it quite clear that it was not RW1 who had caused the accident, but one Madhu, yes, son of Krishna Murthy, Keshav Murthy,
Keshav
was the person who had caused the accident. And the registration number mentioned in the history column of the MLC as already MLC registered, as already noticed, is also not the insured vehicle, but the motorcycle bearing registration number KA161198. In that view of the matter, the finding recorded by the learned tribunal that the claimant had suffered the injury on account of the rash and negligent riding of motorcycle bearing registration number KA16E 592A is falsified by the evidence of PW1 himself, and accordingly, the claim petition is unsustainable as against the insured vehicle, and therefore appeal is entitled to be allowed. Hence, the following: the above appeal is allowed. The judgment and award dated so and so in so and so by so and so is set aside, and consequently, the claim petition MEC so and so is dismissed. Amount in deposit shall be refunded to the appellant forthwith. Transmit the records to the
matter.
Number 81, MR Hiremathad.
I appear for third respondent.
Where is Hiremathad? Were you able to contact him? You know Mr. Hiremathad, Mr. Mahesh?
But I tried to, my lord, but I could not get his number.
Allu illa alla. Allu illa alla.
If his Wakalat, my lord, disclosed.
ಅವ್ರ ನಂಬರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ, ಇದೆಲ್ಲೋ JP ನಗರ್ ಹೊರಮಾವು ಅಗರ ಅಂತ.
Last time they said that it has been settled.
ಅದೇ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ, ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ದಿಲ್ಲ ನಾನು.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ದಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದು 3/9/2001 ನಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಟೈಮ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರು ಆತರ.
ನಾನು ಇದೇ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ, ಅವ್ರು ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಂತರ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ.
ನಂಬರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ,
ನಂಬರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನೋಡಿದೆ ನಾನು. ಬರೀ ಒಂದು ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಹೊರಮಾವು ಅಗರ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಅದು ಹಳೆಯದು ಇರದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಅದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. Learned counsel for the appellant is again absent. There is no representation for the appellant. On the last occasion also, learned counsel for the appellant was absent. It appears appellant is not interested in prosecuting the appeal. Accordingly, appeal is dismissed for non-prosecution. Please.
82, Shripad V. Shastri.
My lord, I am for appellant. The case of injury only for enhancement, my lord. Liability is not in dispute. My lord, date of accident is 19/5/2009.
Vijay Kumar.
Please, my lord, I am ready, man. I am ready, man.
ಇದು ಎನ್ಹಾನ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಿಮ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಎಷ್ಟು ಎನ್ಹಾನ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ?
My lord, in fact, my lord, this matter was referred to the Lok Adalat. In the Lok Adalat, my lord, it was finally agreed for sum of rupees 80,000 lump sum. Even the claimant and advocate also signed the joint memo, and subsequently, my lord, at the instance of the claimant, it was recalled. So
Yes,
what I mean, whatever the compensation, then it was agreed. is just and reasonable. Your Rashmi kindly award 80,000.
my lord,
But only thing my learned want court order, not the consent order. That's why.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಹಂಗೆಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ ಏನಾರು ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೇಡಿ.
ಅವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದವರು. ವಿಜಯ್ ಕುಮಾರ್, when was this settlement?
13/1.
19/11/2013 ಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ
ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರಿ, please have some patience.
19/11/2013. Your Rashmi kindly see the order sheet.
ಅದಾಲತ್ in 2013.
ಹೌದು ಸ್ವಾಮಿ, ಹೌದು. ಅವಾಗಿಂದ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಪೆಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಇದೆ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್. ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಇದು.
ಏನು, ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಇಂಜುರಿ?
ಸಿವಿಯರ್ ಹೆಡ್ ಇಂಜುರಿ ವಿದೌಟ್ ನೋವಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ my lord. ಅಂದಾಜ್ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು 80,000 ಅಂತ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿಗ್ನೇಚರ್ ಹಾಕಿರ್ಬಹುದು. ಆದ್ರೆ ವೆನ್ ಐ ಸಿ ದಿ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ by calling the trial court advocate, he straight away denied the compromise because my lord, it is a severe head injury case. There is ample evidence to show that he is totally become incapable to do anything. But I will establish by going through evidence on record. My lord, he is only
ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ,
is a 20 years boy.
One ನಿಮಿಷ. On what all heads you are seeking enhancement, Mr. Shastri?
My lord, my lord, loss of amenities.
First, only loss of amenities.
One, first ground. Second ground, future loss of earning and earning capacity.
Future.
Loss of marital life, marriage prospects.
This is a male or a female?
Male.
Just I asked by way of, yes, that doesn't mean if it has affected male also, marital prospect. And then
loss of earning for the laid up period. So 3,500 ತಾಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Loss of earning
for the laid up period.
During laid up period.
ನಾನು ಮಹೇಶ್ ಅಡ್ವೊಕೇಟ್ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿರೋದು.
ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಮಹೇಶ್ ಅವರೇ,
ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 28ನೇ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ ಫೋನ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಮಹೇಶ್ ಅವರೇ.
ಸರ್ ಮಹೇಶ್ ಸರ್, ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಸರ್.
ಆಯ್ತಾ?
ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ ಸರ್, one by one. So
one minute. Then you see, I will again say, one is loss of amenities.
Yes.
Then future loss of earning capacity, loss of marital prospects, loss of earning during laid up period. These are the only grounds, no?
Correct. ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಹೆಡ್ ನಾ ಕೇಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ಸರಿ. Now first come to future loss of earning capacity.
And earning doctor evidence is important. PW3.
One minute. What is the age of this gentleman?
One by one, I will narrate. Age is 20 years. Age is
21 years.
Vijay Kumar. Which is the page number?
Page number 7, para number 10 onwards is relevant.
Para number 10. 1 minute. I have not got it.
Para 13, my lord. Para 13.
Where do you find the finding on age?
Age. ಅದರ
ಏಜ್ ಯಾವ ಪೇಜಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಫೈಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ?
ಅದೇ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಫೌಂಡ್ ಇನ್ ಪೇಜ್ ನಂಬರ್ 14.
ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಟೈಪ್ಡ್ ಕಾಪಿ, ಟೈಪ್ಡ್
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಜಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕಾಪಿ, ಪೇಜ್ ನಂಬರ್ 14, ಲೈನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 4.
Ink page or typed page?
Typed, that is a judgment page.
Judgment page andre ink page or
typed page.
Thank you. Page 14. If you multiply, where is the age finding?
4, line 4. The petition is considered to be 20 years as per the petition and 18 to 20 years as per the hospital documents. Hence, the multiplier applicable is 18.
So it will not make any difference ಅಲ್ಲ ವಿಜಯ್
ಹೌದು,
ಕುಮಾರ್
ಹೌದು, ಹೌದು.
ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈಯರ್ ಗೆ.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದೇನು ಅದು
ವಿಜಯ್
dispute.
ಕುಮಾರ್ ಹತ್ರ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ತಾವು ಪೇಷಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು. ವಿಜಯ್ ಕುಮಾರ್,
Please, my lord.
ಅದು
Please, my lord.
20 ಅಥವಾ 21 ಯಾವ ಏಜ್ ಆದ್ರೂ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈಯರ್ 18 ತಾನೆ.
18. ಹೌದು 18.
18 is the multiplier. Age therefore I will take as 20 because 20 or 21, 18 is the multiplier.
Karnataka land
There is another disturbance.
ರವೀಶ್ ಬೆನ್ನಿ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಇಲ್ಲ
18 multiplier. Which is the wound certificate and discharge summary?
Para 10 of the judgment.
P5 is the wound certificate.
Discharge summary exhibit P7 and 8.
Wound certificate exhibit P5.
ಹೌದು.
Discharge summary?
Exhibit P7 and 8.
Both are discharge summaries.
ಹೌದು. ಬೇರೆ hospital. And hospital records.
Summary. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೇಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ಸ್
ಕೇಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಬಿಟ್ P13. ಹೌದು.
P13. Which is the disability certificate?
That is exhibit 17 and 18 is the doctor's report. And
is there any separate disability certificate or based on 17 and 18?
the doctor disability neurosurgeon neuropsychological report is produced. Neuropsychological report.
Which is the neuropsychological?
Exhibit P17.
That is the neuropsychological report.
Psychological report. Let me
now exhibit P5. What is the award amount given by the tribunal?
for a loss of total 4 lakh.
How much total?
Total 4,99,300.
Okay. Okay. This is WIMS Ballari, is it?
Alla, Bangalore.
Exhibit P7. Diagnosis root of tentorial subarachnoid hemorrhage, posterior interhemispheric diffuse axonal injury grade 2 to 3, fracture both bones of right leg.
May I submit?
Wait 1 minute. 17 and 18. Yes.
My lord, so my lord, first I want to draw my lord's attention regarding PW3's evidence. PW3, because my lord may kindly see there's two types of injuries, major. One is fracture to the lower limb, and another is severe head injury. My lord, what doctor says is, my lord, PW3, Dr. Sharan Srinivasan is a neurosurgeon.
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 He has given exhibit P17, is it?
ಹೌದು neuropsychological report.
Yes, Odi.
Second parasite. The patient, Mr. Jairam, 19 years male, had sustained head injury following RTA on so-and-so date. He had immediately lost consciousness and remained so. He was immediately taken to IMS hospital where he was found to be unconscious with a coma score of 60-15 and was diagnosed as having severe head injury. May I continue, Miller? Severe head injury with the tentorial SAH, means subarachnoid hemorrhage. Posterior intrahemispheric bleed. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬ್ರೇನ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಬ್ಲೀಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ.
ಸರಿ ನೀವು ಓದ್ತಾ
diffuse axonal injury grade 2 and 3 and fracture both the bones of right leg. This is all the injuries sustained. But he was treated there as an inpatient 4/6/2019, about 17 days. At the time of discharge from there, due to social reason, he remained unconscious, but the coma score has improved to 11/15. He was taken to PES hospital, Kuppam. The relatives then brought him to Abhaya hospital on 5/6/2009 for further management. At the time of evaluation at our hospital on 5/6/2009, he was unconscious with coma score of 10/15 and very restless. He was infection brain swelling. He was managed conservatively with the injections and to control his infection brain swelling, behavioral stabilizers and cerebral activators and protectors. He gradually improved in the neurological status and shifted to the ward. At the time of discharge on 15/6/2019, about 10 days after admission to our hospital and a total 28 days after RTA, he was conscious, oriented, walking with support, continent and taking feeds orally. He came the following couple of times between 27/2009 to 1/2/2010, during which time there was a further improvement in his memory and other neurological problems. He was continued on medications to help improve memory as well as stabilize his behavior. He also doesn't remember either the accident or his stay in the 3 hospital. He came back to me on 1/2/2010, mainly for assessment of disability. He further said that mentally he was not as active, as sharp as before, and more stubborn. He continued to his suboptimal memory, and due to that, he had stopped working as per his father. A detailed neuropsychological assessment done on 10/2/2010 and reported on 17/2/2010 revealed evidence of it is all impaired these brain powers, impaired motor speed, mental speed, sustained attention, adella bantu swami. Aamele J Agma swami. May I read further? Personality changes were reported in the form of irritable mood and a dull withdrawn behavior.
Yes.
Adra last thing is these defects these defects were suggestive of involvement of right prefrontal area, left frontal lobe, and left dorsolateral prefrontal cortex and left temporal lobe.
Yes.
Disability assessment.
Yes.
As per DGHS, Government of India guidelines and NIMANS guidelines, neurological disability is 0, a psychological, social, behavioral disability is 0, interpersonal relationship 1, communication and understanding 1, and work 2. This is important. Communication and understanding. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ಕೋರ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರು. ಟೋಟಲ್ ಸ್ಕೋರು ಇದು ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಸ್ಕೋರ್ 4, ಡ್ಯೂರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಲ್ನೆಸ್ 2 years, add 1, total global disability 4 plus 1, 1 minus 6, mild disability scored me 22%, cognitive disability as per guidelines of NIMANS 34%. Finally, permanent physical impairment in neurological conditions as per DGHS telescopic some formula, so and so 47.68%. Other arithmetical calculation is 2 plus B 90 minus A divided by 90. Other 40 whole body disability 47.68, and this disability will come in the way of his day-to-day activities and also his avocation as a coolie. I am producing here with so and so documents. It is the evidence of the neuropsychologist, neurosurgeon. My lord, the further.
Will you take me through the cross-examination?
Yes.
Actually, because this evidence is the most important in this case.
ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಆರ್ಥೋಪೆಡಿಕ್
ಓದಿ ತಗೊಂಡೋಗಿ ನಾನು.
Owner of the Abhaya Hospital is a psychiatrist. Psychiatrist has not treated the petitioner. I have gone through the discharge summary of WIMS Hospital. When he was at WIMS Hospital, he was referred to Holmes Radiology Center for CT scan on the date of the accident. As there was no CT scan facility at WIMS Hospital, the clots in the brain was managed conservatively and it was cured. It is false to suggest that when the blood clot was dissolved, there is no question of disability. As per the CT scan report, everything is normal as there is no complication is mentioned. He was in coma over 20 days. Throughout his hospital stay, his coma score is GCS 11/15. As per Exhibit P11, he was unconscious for 2 hours immediately after the accident. Witness volunteers that it is wrongly mentioned by a junior doctor, and I came to know about this just now, but GCS score is written correctly. It is false to suggest that unconsciousness is mentioned in case sheet recently before producing it to the court. It is true to suggest that it is mentioned as drowsy at one entry in the case sheet. It is false to suggest that he was fully conscious during inpatient period as per the observation made in the case sheet. It is false to suggest that as per the case sheet dated 9/6/2009, patient was conscious. Where witness volunteers that he was not obeying commands. It is true to suggest that on 12/6/2009, 14/6/2009, 15/6/2009, on the date of discharge, patient was conscious, oriented, and no complaints and obeying commands. It is false to suggest that there was no necessity for further treatment after discharge from NIMS Hospital. It is false to suggest that he became normal after discharge from hospital on 15/6/2009. It is false to suggest that there is no advice for follow-up treatment in our hospital. First time I saw the patient on 5/6/2009. I do not know about behavior of the petitioner prior to the accident. It is false to suggest that I have wrongly mentioned in my affidavit as he lost consciousness and remained so. As per the CT scan of PES Hospital, CT scan report was normal as the clot was dissolved. He was treated at PES Hospital before coming to our hospital. He was referred from PS Hospital to Nimans Hospital on 5/6/2009 with a certain observation made in a referral letter, which is a part of Exhibit P11. It is false to suggest that he was not treated in our hospital after discharge from
Just 1 minute.
Exhibit
P11. P11.
Plus 575.
12 ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಗೆ ಹಾಕಿ 12 ಅಥವಾ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇದು ಥರ್ಡ್ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ 5 ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್
ಲಿಂಕ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ಸೀರಿಯಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಈಗ
ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಮೂಡ್
ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ.
ಸರ್ ಅದರ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
We will take a 5 minutes break.
ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಬನ್ನಿ.
ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಕಟ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ
ಯಾರ್ದೇ ಅದು ಕೈ ಮೇಲೆ ಗುಳ್ಳೆ ಇಟ್ಟಾರೆ, ಯಾವ್ದು ನೀರಿನ ಗುಳ್ಳೆ, ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಯಾರೇ ಅದು?
ನಿರ್ಮಲಾ.
ಏನ್ ಅಸಹ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಕೈ ಬೇರೆ ಹಾಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರು ಕಲ್ಸು.
Court officer. Court officer.
Yes, sir.
Court officer. ಸಾಹೇಬ್ರು ಎದ್ಬಿಟ್ರಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದ್ 5 ನಿಮಿಷ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ.
ಹೌದಾ? 81 ಲಾಸ್ಟಾ?
ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಸರ್, ಒಂದ್ 5 ನಿಮಿಷ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ.
ಅಲ್ಲ 81 ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು.
ಸರ್ ಸೀರಿಯಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ 55 ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ ಸರ್?
ಅಡ್ಮಿಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್.
ಅಡ್ಮಿಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ.